Keep your space well ventilated and isolate lashes carefully. Cleanse the natural lashes before you start and use a fan to help clear any fumes. These small steps can make a big difference in your client's comfort. Finding the right tweezers makes a huge difference in how you perform your lash services. The proper tweezer will allow you to isolate lashes easily and apply extensions with precision. It's important to choose the tweezer that feels balanced in your hand and has the right grip. You're going to grab your isolation tweezer and your pickup tweezer like so. When isolating, bring your pickup tweezer and pull your hairs a little back like this. Grab your isolation tweezer, open it slightly, and pull it towards you so you can properly isolate a natural lash. You see how my little L shapes here are kind of hooking towards her eye? That's what you want to do to make sure this is completely alone. Let me show you one more time. Come in with your pickup tweezer at an angle downward. Scoop, pull towards you, come in with isolation tweezers, open ever so slightly, and isolate. Now you have one lash all by itself. So repeat the same process. Scoop, lift towards you, open tweezers, isolation tweezers ever so slightly, and isolate. If you need help with isolation, try different methods. You can also come in with both tweezers closed, pull towards the side, and pull one natural lash out and isolate like that. Let me show you one more time. Come in with closed, pull outward, push these to the side, and come in and isolate like that. Right now, because we have our layers pretty identified, it's a little bit easier to isolate. I'll demonstrate how to isolate when you have all your layers together later down the video. Now I'm going to teach you how to isolate with having a bunch of lashes already there. Remember how we hold our tweezers, closed tweezers. I like to come in towards the bottom and kind of with my tweezer flat, pulling these lashes, actually with my tweezer kind of a little forward, I'll come in underneath the lashes and pull the extensions back. And then I'll try to find a natural lash that I can put my isolation tweezer with. So you see how I isolated that? Let's try that one more time. You can push to the side and find a natural lash by itself and isolate like that. But this one, as you can see, it's not fully by itself. We want to make sure it's 100% by itself like that. You can kind of like weave it in. Same thing, come from the bottom, scoop up, and try to find a natural lash that you can isolate. You see how that goes? Remember this, you can pull it a little bit closer so it can really hold your isolation. Don't be scared to get in there. By the way, if you're watching this, it's because you're ready to take your lash business seriously and take the guessing out of it. I offer a mentorship program that helps you build your lash business from scratch. The link is in the description down below to apply. And now you never want to lash the next lash over. You want to kind of move around because if you do, you can cause stickies and we want to avoid that. So go ahead and isolate your next section. Right here, we're going to isolate. And as I can see, there's a 9 that belongs there. So I'll grab a little 9. Remember, your fans don't have to be perfect because natural lashes are not perfect. So you can mix and match them. When creating a fan, you're going to use your pinky as a balancer and place it on your lash tray. Grab the tip of your tweezer, open it ever so slightly, and pull a little thick chunk of lashes. Pull them halfway away from the strip. Don't fully remove it, just ever so slightly. You still want the extensions on the strip. So you're going to get something like this. Now with the tip of your tweezers, closed tweezers, you're going to come and shimmy the base. You're pulling apart and it's going to create an open fan. So from there, you can open your tweezer, come at an angle, still you're using your pinky down. You're going to come, this section of your tweezer is going to be facing right here. So you're going to open and squeeze and pull towards you. And now you have a fan. From here, you'll take it to your glue ring, dip it into your glue, and you see how it's still kind of open? You want to close your fan like this, and then dip it again in a little bit of glue, and then attach it.
If you're not quite ready for mentorship, no pressure. Just binge this whole playlist. Everything in this free course will give you a solid foundation, and whenever you're ready, the link to apply to my mentorship is down below in the description box.